The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
Thank you for joining us here on FRC Media. It's actually been a couple of weeks since we've had the opportunity to speak with Mayor Paul Coogan. We usually do it weekly, but things have gotten in the way the past couple of weeks, and he's joining us this week for our Wednesday conversation. Mayor, how are you this week?
I'm doing fine. How about you, Keith?
I am doing well. Let's get right to it. This Friday, 4th of July, and as always, the city is really kicking it up again in terms of events on the waterfront. The weather's supposed to be spectacular, which is great. So, there's a lot going on. And so talk about what people can expect on Friday on the waterfront.
Well, they can expect from Bicentennial to Heritage State Park and even on the deck of the Massachusetts, if you bought a ticket. A great fireworks display sometime a little after 9 o'clock. There'll be a band concert playing on Norton Pier. We'll have a disc jockey in Heritage State Park. We'll have food trucks up and down. It'll be a great night for people to come out. It's going to be beautiful weather. Enjoy the music, enjoy the food and drinks, and then enjoy the fireworks. And everybody goes home safely. We hope it's going to be. It's always a big night in the city of Fall River. There's always a lot of people there, and it is one of the highlights of the summer.
Yeah. Always an issue is parking, especially with the construction going on there. I believe there are 4 lots that people can park in, and there's a couple of shuttles in each as well.
Right. I'd say go on the website to find all those. I think I can get Sam to give me the list, but there is going to be shuttling out of, I know the one on Milliken Boulevard and up here, there'll be a couple of shuttles running. So don't be afraid to grab a shuttle and don't go driving down along the waterfront. It is going to be tight, or park off of Lake Durfee Street and walk across. There is going to be a lot of people down there, and it's better to just walk a little bit than get yourself jammed up in a traffic jam. So we'll see everyone down there and have some fun.
Yeah. As a follow-up too, on Saturday morning, and this has been done for the next couple of years, you're always seeking volunteers to help clean up down on the waterfront, and people can do the same this year, right?
Yeah, we'll be down there about 8 o'clock, picking up the litter and trying to make sure we get the place back. I mean, last year it was spotless by like 10 o'clock. So if we get enough people to come down and help us, we'll have some pickers there. We'll have some trash trucks and bags, and we'll get the litter out of there. And we don't want our parks to look like a bunch of junk. So the sooner we get it cleaned up, the sooner people can enjoy the rest of the 4th of July weekend without walking through cups and wrappers and whatever else is down there.
Yep. Your administration has made it a priority to make it cleaner and also provide some economic development opportunities. I know the Flint neighborhood, we've talked about this on a number of occasions. The Flint neighborhood is one of those that you're focusing on right now. There's been some streetscape work in terms of some facade renovations. But last week, you presented a few checks to some organizations that will be doing some additional work in the Flint. Talk about Love Your Block.
Well, Love Your Block is a grant we have that we can give out, small mini grants to different people that are going to do something positive in the Flint. And for example, Ya Group, which has done some of the murals and some of the other street work up there, they received the grant along with a number of people that have applied for these mini grants. We'll probably do another round at some time. At this time, we're trying to focus on some of the construction work to some of the buildings to get that done. But we are moving along in the Flint as best we can, and we had a cleanup there last weekend, and we're trying to do things to make it look better, and we're going to stay on it.
Another event that just kicked off yesterday is again the yearly lunch in the parks for the summer. Greater Fall River Recreation has been doing this for a number of years. I believe it's almost 30 years now that they've been doing this. It's a great way to connect youth to get some nutritious food and also spend time in our parks.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the highlights of the summer is the summer lunch in the parks. It goes along with all the other events we have. The Housing Authority was down there promoting their movies that they're going to have throughout the city in the summer. But the lunch in the parks, we staff it. We want kids to come. For example, at Travassos, while they're playing in in the splash pad. They go over, get a sandwich, and it keeps the kids going. We make sure they get something to eat, and it brings a sense of community to our parks. The recreation does a great job, and it's something we've done for a long time. So we're going to keep it rolling this summer.
And finally, one little political note. There's a lot going on, of course, with the city election this year. You're running for a fourth term. But this week, US Senator Ed Markey, who is up for election next year, released a number of names of people who have given their endorsements to him as he gets prepared over a year from now to run for re-election. Your name was on that list. How has the senator helped the city of Fall River over the years?
I got to know Ed Markey, particularly during COVID. We obviously worked with Baker and Polito, but on the federal level, we also worked with our representatives a lot. And Senator Markey always took a phone call. He stepped down here a few times. We told him we want him back down. He's making plans to come down in July. And I told him that, the things we look for in Fall River are the benefits we can get from the federal government. We have a few big earmarks that he's trying to push through for us. So he's responded to the citizens in Fall River whenever we need to talk to him. So I'm hoping he comes back, and the issues we have are issues that are going to benefit our community. And Ed Markey's been out front with us on that. So, I don't see any reason to not stay with him.
Man. All right, Mayor Coogan, thank you for your time. Enjoy the 4th of July celebrations. I'm sure we'll see you out and about there this weekend, and we'll talk again soon. Take care.
All right. Thanks, Keith.
All right, and thank you for joining us in FRC Media. Have a great week.